So what happens next? Social media is predicting a third world war. Top trend today, war or not, there will be consequences. Iran is screaming revenge. Supreme Leader Khamenei has ordered 3 days of mourning in Iran.
The Americans should prepare themselves for a slap in the face. The Americans must know now that due to the crime they have committed, they would face no safety or peace anywhere.
But Washington is ecstatic. U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo points at the celebrating Iraqi protesters. Iraq's Prime Minister has accused America of breaching its sovereignty. Iraq will hold an emergency parliamentary session on this killing tomorrow. Russia is expressing solidarity with Iran. China calls for calm. India has called for restraint. Germany is slowly harping the tune of the U.S. Till yesterday, they were neutral. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu cut short his visit to Greece, and he has rallied behind the U.S. The UN Special Envoy has called it a violation of international human rights. We hope not, but if indeed there is a world war, here is how the countries are divided. Russia, Syria, Iraq, North Korea and possibly China will support Iran. In the US camp, there is Israel, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, United Kingdom and most likely Germany. Countries like India and Japan are expected to not take sides. Turkey is a unique case. No one knows Turkey's stance. This is a dangerous proposition. Both the camps with nuclear capabilities, military might and financial muscle and assassinations have a history of stoking conflict. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria led to the First World War. We do hope it doesn't come to that. Tehran has already appointed a replacement for Qasem Soleimani, Ismail Ghani, a former deputy commander of the Quds force. He will be the new leader, the same Ghani who had said 3 years ago that, and I'm quoting, "We, the Quds force, have buried many like Trump and know how to fight America." Things are moving thick and fast. What does it mean for the world? Killing non-state terrorists like Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi or Osama bin Laden or Hamza bin Laden is different from killing the second most powerful official of a recognized country. This could precipitate a dark new chapter in the bloody history of West Asia. The US Embassy in Baghdad has already urged American citizens to leave Iraq. There are fears of Baghdad becoming the venue of the US-Iran conflict. There are worries that this could lead to a people-to-people conflict. Many Iranians revered this man, Qasem Soleimani. Since the Iran-Iraq war of the 1980s, Soleimani had a cult status in Tehran. Though very little was known about him outside, he played a central role in all the conflicts in the region. His death changes the entire equation. There is no doubt that Iran will retaliate. The US will know well to remember that a wounded rival is the fiercest rival. But the larger fear is the possibility of proxy wars. Soleimani had a major role in fighting the ISIS, the Al-Nusra and the Al-Qaeda. His death could mean a revival of some of these dangerous radical Islamist ideologies. The US is fishing in really troubled waters. Iran is provoked. US sanctions have crippled its economy. There is a wave of protests across Iran and now there is revenge in the air. Iran, Iraq, Syria, Lebanon, these countries are already conflict-ridden. US allies like Israel and Saudi Arabia should also prepare for revenge attacks. Iraq would possibly be the worst hit. Attacks on oil facilities is already the norm in the region. Escalation of this conflict will bleed the global economy. The situation is precarious. The next few days will tell us if another war really is on the anvil.